And greetings once again, Primitive Earth Humans. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast, Infinity Evolved Skyblock with Alien Pit 13. Yes, it's otherwise known as Expert Skyblock. I don't know how much of an expert I am. The only thing I'm a real expert at is probing primitive humans in their bungholes and manipulating your media, your Earth media, your puny Earth media. But as you can see, yes, lots of changes, lots of work I did. I harvested a veritable buttload of cobblestone and fenced the whole place, and so that I don't fall off, and just to make things look kind of pretty. Expanded our tree farm a little bit. We've got basically 9 spots for the growing of the trees at the moment, and yes, we created a whole bunch of storage areas here and stuff. Got a couple of 4 slab furnaces, and everything is all nice and pretty and groovy and fantastical and friggly diggly. So also set up a space over here for our infinite water source. Once we do have a bucket, had to put an oak barrel over here to catch some rain, and yes, got some rain. Seemed to get rain and storminess quite often in whatever biome I happen to be in at the moment. But and lightning storms too. But probably some tweaks done to the config files for this mod pack, because one of the other mods that is in here is a immersive engineering mod, which I think has a thing called a lightning rod that you can actually convert lightning strikes into RF in that mod. A mod that I have yet to ever dink around with and play with. So yes, pretty cool mod though. For the checking out of and stuff and junk. Let's come down below and see. Yes, I've pretty much kind of also filled this whole area in here. This is all top half slabs though, so mobs will spawn on that, which is the reason you see crap tons of torches and torchiness all spread throughout the area down here, so that we do not get mobs spawning the hell out of down here. So, okay, back to what we were doing. I think the next thing, come on, let me out of there. Next thing we got to be doing is, yes, I harvested ungodly amounts of cobblestone, and one of the things that I did with that is created ourselves 3 blocks worth of stuff for the sieving and stuff. What we did here is, one of the great things about this X-Compressum mod, again, is you can, you can smash and sieve compressed stuff. You can, if you watch the last episode, you see you can use the compressed stone hammer for the smashing. But so each of these here represents 9 stacks of cobblestone that was harvested and squished down into the compressed gravel, a full stack of compressed gravel, which I smashed into sand, and then compress that into a stack of compressed sand, and so forth with the compressed dust. And hopefully, I don't know if a single stack of the stuff is going to be enough to give us the materials we need to start getting to the next level. But we're going to need a bunch of diamonds and stuff, and we're going to need, oh boy, all kinds of stuff. One thing we do want to get going pretty soon here is our Tinker's Construct Smeltery is a thing we want to get going. Let's take a look at immersive engineering. Eventually, I want to build one of these water wheel things. That's going to take a whole lot of this treated wood and treated sticks and the crap like that. How do we get to in here? Here we go. Yes, the water wheel. You can stack up to 3 of these guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to stack those suckers up and connect them to one of these here kinetic dynamos, and that is going to be generating the poop out of lots and lots of RF power for us. And in fact, we can transmit that to the IC2 machines, industrial craft machines, which use the EU. It'll automatically convert and it'll power pretty much everything. All around kind of a cool little mod. But in order to get the treated wood and all that kind of stuff, we've got to get this creosote stuff. And how the hell do we get the creosote? We build ourselves a coke oven. So, coke oven, and not the kind you're thinking of, not the kind of coke the Wall Street guys all do, or the kind that you snort off a hooker's ass. If you're into that, you're probably not watching someone play Minecraft on YouTube. Anyway, the coke oven bricks, we're going to need bunches of those guys. And what do we need to make the coke oven bricks? We need a whole bunch of regular bricks. We need some sand, any kind of sand really. Bricks, of course, we get the bricks out of throwing dust, I think, into a barrel full of water. So we need to really get that infinite water source going, and in order to do that we need a bucket. So what we're gonna do, we've got let's see, I got a couple of iron ingots. We're going to need some more iron ingots. I do have some materials here already, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the yellorium, I'll go ahead and craft that stuff up too, but let's take everything we have at least 4 or more of. We're gonna craft the poop out of them into other things. 4x4 is all you need to craft these your materials into a thing that is a usable type thingamadingy. And yes, that is the technical term too, thingamadingy. A term you hear me use quite often on this channel. And okay, we pretty much converted all that stuff into as many blocks as we can. Yes, we're going to make the ore smasher, which is a very special type of hammer. Takes 1 diamond, but when we do that we need a couple crafting tables, and it basically, I'll show you what it does here. We're going to take, and actually we're going to turn, I think, half of this into whatever's. We're going to grab that and, let's see, do that, we do that, and we take our diamond, and it makes the ore smasher. And this is a pretty cool little hammer, and what it will do is it will automatically craft up stuff in our inventory that if we've got enough little pieces and things like that, it will automatically lay out these ore blocks and allow us to smash the poop out of them. So, yeah, watch this here. All we gotta do is just right click and then boom, lays this stuff out. Makes real quick work of these things, and it actually smashes these blocks fairly quickly too. We can see it takes about, half the time to smash the blocks, and then just right click. And then as we can see here, we've got crushed aluminum ore here. As we right clicking, it is automatically crafting those and laying them out for us to smash them. So all you gotta do is have all the, the broken stuff and all that in your inventory, and this thing will craft them up, lay them out, and smash them up for you. So yes. Yeah, okay, these are the last few pieces there, and we're done. Smashed up pretty much everything that we have at least 4 or more of has been smashed down into powdered versions of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and put all these guys away here. All these broken pieces, everything that isn't dust goes back up in our box here. And now all we got to do is just craft these guys into blocks. Sweet, okay, then we're going to put these leftover little pieces of powdered ores away, and now we've got all these blocks of ores in, but we're not going to smelt them up just yet, because if we smelt them up in our little slab furnaces here, we're just going to get 1 ingot per each block here. And what we want to do is we actually really want to just get our Tinker's Construct Smeltery going, which I think I'm going to put over here somewhere. Maybe I'll put it right about, not sure where I'm going to put it. Maybe I'll put it over here. We're going to get that going. And that is going to double our ores. So each of these blocks will yield 2 ores. So we don't really want to smelt these up. We want to get as much ore as possible. So I'm going to put pretty much all of these away that we don't currently need. I'm going to keep the iron ones. And what do we got? We've got 2 pieces. We need 3 more right now. So we're going to put these 19 away. And we're going to smelt these guys up. Stick a couple of them there and 1 of them here to kind of double the speed of it. And the thing we're going to create is, let's see, I'll put all my food and all my tree-growing type stuff up here. Grab an apple and chomp down on it. Take care of the hungries. Okay, groove-tastical. And the thing we're going to need is, a bucket. And as I say, in this Infinity Evolved Skyblock, certain things a little bit tougher. Instead of just ingots, we need these iron plates. In order to get the iron plates, we've got to make a forge hammer. In order to make a forge hammer, we need 5 iron ingots and 2 of these treated sticks. So again, back to the creosote coke oven is the thing we done gots to be making. And yes. So right here it says 3x3 by 3, and it's hollow in the inside. So we need, 26 of these blocks here. And in order to make that, let's see, what do we need? We need a whole bunch of sand and a whole bunch of brick. And now, so in order to get the brick that we need, we're going to need water, which is, of course, one of the reasons we need to make this bucket so we can make ourselves an infinite water source. Because we've got a water block here, we've got a water block in the oak barrel here. But there's one really cool method for doing that this game, or this version of the game, this mod pack allows you to do, and that is by, let's see, yes, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some cobblestone here, and we're going to smash these guys down. We'll just use the chicken stick right now, because it does not cost any condition at all. Smash these suckers down to sand. And there's the chicken stick. It has a very small chance of making a chicken sound, and we just got our chicken sound. I guess is our reward. The happy making properties of the chicken sound. I find it quite pleasing indeed. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook this stuff up into glass. We're gonna make about 6 of these guys. Yeah, and there we go. We can take it from our water source right here. And let's see, yes, we can put it back in. So we'll pull it from here because it will empty out this barrel, and we want to have that remain, full right there. So we'll pull it from our infinite water source block over here. Oops. And in fact, I think you need 8 of them. So what I'm going to do here is friggy diggy, and we use these 3 blocks, make ourselves 3 more. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll have a bottle to spare, which we'll put away right now, because we just want to fill up 8 bottles. And it looks like 3 of them gets this to, I think, about 99.9%. So yes, it's going to take 4 bottles to fill a barrel. But then once we've got the barrel filled, there, we can take maybe some of this dust. Let's take maybe just 1 block of it right now, and we're going to break this dust down. And, hey, come here, you. H9 regular dust, and ba-ching, throw it in there, and then we can get clay that way. So through this process is how we're going to get some clay, and we need a whole bunches of it. So we'll do this process a whole bunch of times and come back when we're done. And there we go. Now we've got 8 hooks of clay. And yes, it's a little bit easier if you just clear out everything, but you put your dust in the last slot here, and just put your 8 bottles down there, and you can just kind of scroll through. It is a pain in the ass, and it takes a little while to do, but now we're going to bust these guys down into balls of clay. And let's see, from the balls of clay, and we're going to need some more sand, I think. So we're going to take, and I was going to sieve up all this stuff, but that's okay. We'll just take and maybe 4 of them out here, and break those back down into normal sand. Alrighty, so I've got another 16 blocks of clay. Let's bust those down into clay balls. Okay, 64 and 64 is 128, plus 7 is 135, so that should be enough of those. Ching, 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 and let's put those extra couple of hunks of dust away. In fact, just for the hell of it, while we're waiting for this stuff to smelt up, let's sieve this dust through our normal sieve. See what kind of goodies we'll get out of that. We're gonna have to sieve the crap out of tons and tons of stuff right now. We got some copper, powdered lead ore, some powdered copper ore, and a single hunk of glowstone. 3 more of those, and we can make a glowstone block. Okay, cooking the crap out of these guys. So let's see. We do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go like that, and there we go. Tricky way to make these guys. And in the meantime, what I think we ought to do is we're going to grab up this here compressed gravel and start sieving the crap out of some compressed gravel and things like that. And again, what I like to do is I just get a little paper clip thing, and I stick it on my mouse, and I just stick it on here and just let it do its thing. Okay, well, I sieved up just a little bit of that, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff, and I got a couple of diamonds out of just, you know, just what, about a fourth of a stack sitting there. So yeah, a bunch of lapis and stuff too. We put that stuff all up in here. But I think what we're going to do is one more piece of broken iron ore. We're gonna save some of this because we're gonna need it for to be making the crap out of the seared stone and stuff. So what do we need to make seared stone? We're gonna need gravel or grout, which consists of gravel, some sand, and even more clay. So while this stuff is continuing to cook up, it's kind of halfway done. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna again grab up all of our bottles, and we're going to make up some more clay. So let's grab our glass bottles here, 8 of them, and make up, you know, maybe 8 more blocks of clay. Hopefully should do it. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, more clay. And how are we doing over here? These bricks are all done. So, okay, and let's grab all this sand right now. And what we're going to do is, let's see, I'm just going to fill these 4 slots right here so we can evenly distribute the rest of this here sand. Sweet. And then we pull these out and replace them with the bricks. And that should give us, let's see, 19, did I miss some bricks? Oh, I guess I miscalculated the number of bricks that I'm going to need there. Okay, make up some more there. So, yes, we need a whole bunch of this here grout, and I think I'm just going to take the 32 clay I got from the 8 blocks of clay and just make, sure, we'll make that many blocks of grout. We'll save the rest of the sand and gravel for now. And we've got these guys cooking up over here. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cook our grout up over here, and we don't have any fuel to put in there at the moment, so we're just gonna have to start burning some wood, I think. Get these guys going. And 6 more. Okay, we've got 25 of these. I think we just need oh boy, we just need 1 more. But let's get this coke oven laid out, and let's see. I think I'm gonna stack this guy maybe over here right next to our cobblestone generator. And we leave a hole in the middle. And we're 1 short, we just need 1 more. And okay, we'll grab up some bottles. How are we doing on our seared bricks over here? Pretty good. And let's see. I think we can start working on a little bit of our Tinker's Construct Smeltery stuff here, but first thing we're going to need a basin. That's going to make us some more seared blocks that we're going to need. We're going to need a controller. Let's see, do we have any glass? And no, we need glass again. These guys are done. So, let's see. We'll throw some glass in there. Grab these guys up. Let's see, we can finish this now, I think. One last thing, let's grab up all this excess sand, and yes, this guy's done. Oh, and there we go, yep, and this guy's done, and we've got our coke oven now. Sweet! So what we could start doing is start putting coal into this guy, and what that's going to do is it's going to burn that coal down. It's going to yield coke, which we can still burn, and it's going to start to generate some creosote oil in here, and that's what we need to make those treated wood pieces and things like that. So, okay, let's get that going. We really just need 1 bottle of this stuff, I think. So let's take and open this guy up. We're going to stick our bottle in here. As soon as there's enough, it will go ahead and fill it and deposit it in the output there. So, okay, where were we on? We're trying to do multitasking here. So, okay, let's see. Do we have our glass? Yes, we do. I think Smeltery controller is the thing we need. I think we just need Yes. Our seared tank, of course, is a thing. And we get ourselves a Tinker Construct book. And Smeltery controller is, I think, just a round thing like that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And what else do we need? We need some bricks. So, and we're going to need to make a hell of a lot more seared bricks. But I think we'll be able to do that a little quicker. Once we get this stuff going here. It may take a little while, but once we've got some creosote oil, let's do it that way, because moving the water one bottle at a time over here is a real pain in the ass. But we get 2 pieces of that treated wood sticks, and we can build the hammer that we need to make our bucket. So I think for now we're going to put these parts away. Let's grab some wood here, and let's see, and there we go. Yes, we've got 2 hunks. Oh, coke. Okay, sweet. So we've got this guy now. 8 planks. Ba-ching. There we go, and we're going to take 2 of them. Treated sticks. Just like that, and swing. That gives us a forge hammer. Now, of course, I totally forgot that we're going to still need some more iron in order to smash into the thing. So let's take a look at a bucket. And each of these iron plates we get from 2 of these, so we're going to need 3 of these, so we're going to need 6 more iron ingots. So I guess what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to take 6 more hunks here and just cook those up in our furnaces. While we're waiting for that to happen, we might as well take, I'm just going to take 8 more pieces of compressed dust, and we'll bust that out. Get ourselves a full block of the dust there, and we'll put this back up there for now. I've got these things all in different spots here. Okay, there we go. 3 from there, and 3 from there, and put our hammer in there. 1, 2, 3, and sweet. 1, 2, 3, like that, and now we've got ourselves a bucket. Massive, huge pain in the ass, but hey, we got an achievement for getting that there bucket. We got a bucket trophy. Yay, a bucket trophy. Okay, can we stick it? Sure, we'll stick it on top of the torch, because that's a weird place to put it. Alien Bear 13, May 12th, 2016. The achievement of the bucket trophy. Yes. I wonder what other kind of trophies there are in here. But now, good thing about that is that's going to make this a hell of a lot easier now, because now we can just take this guy, and we can pa-ching like that, and we can take that guy. Oh no, did we not? I guess we took one too many bottles out of there. That's okay, we're going to put that back. We're going to go grab our bottle and make sure we have topped off and let's see. What's it say? Does it have a full bucket? Full? Oh, there we go. There's a full bucket. Take this guy, opposite corner, and sweet. We've got infinite water now. Excellent. We don't need this guy here no more. We can pick that up, and we're going to stick him in the box of wood stuff and junk. Replace this water here. So cobblestone generator will work now. And now all we got to do is ching. Just like this. It's a lot quicker than doing it 4 bottles at a time. I suppose I could have put it maybe a little bit closer. And we got a full stack of clay here. Let's grab ourselves a stack of gravel and a stack of sand. And let's see, make ourselves a stack of grout. Excellent. And we're going to smelt the poop out of that stack of grout. Oops. Let's go ahead and grab up all our Tinker Smeltery parts right now. And what else do we need? We need to build a seared drain. I think is built that way. Yes. And ching, ching, ching. Seared faucet. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm just going to start right here. And it's going to be small to begin with. It's just going to be a 1 by 1 by 1. So first thing we need to do, I think, is just kind of lay out a floor space for it here. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to need some more bricks. And see, like just like that, and we can go like that and like that. In fact, I don't even think we need to have a brick here. So we can grab that up. Put that back. We're going to put our seared tank right here. We're going to put our controller next to it. So, okay, we've got basically just a 1x3 smeltery set up here. We put the last brick into place right there, and we just need the floor filled in too. I put the last brick in place, and we've got ourselves a working smeltery. However, we need to put some lava in there, sucker. Now all we need is some lava to power this thing, and in order to get that, we're going to need a little bit more clay, aren't we? So, let's see, I think we just need 7 pieces of clay. So let's grab our... Do we have any extra clay? No, we didn't, but let's grab 2 hunks of dust there, and we're just going to need a couple blocks of clay. Grab some water in our barrels there, and dust. 2 clay. Now we've got the 8 pieces of clay there, and I think, let's see, let's put that away. All we need now is some bone meal, and we don't have quite enough of it. So what we're going to have to do is we need some of this porcelain clay, and we need a little bit more bone meal. So we're just going to have to, I think, sieve up a little bit of dust. Yeah, so 3 more pieces should be enough, I think, there, because we just need... We just need 7 of these guys, and there we go, and where'd it go? Porcelain clay. So that gives us the unfired crucible. All we gotta do is cook that guy up, so let's throw it in the furnace there. And we're going to grab ourselves some cobblestone. Let's mine a little bit up here. And let's see, we'll grab our crucible, and yes, now. Here, stick that sucker up here. We need a heat source underneath of it. Stick it right there, and we fill this guy up with cobblestone, and as we'll see, this will convert the cobblestone into buckets of usable buckets of lava. And we're going to grab a little bit more cobblestone. I think what we're going to do right now is we're just going to stick 3 of them in there. It's not going to do anything until, of course, we put some lava in that there seared tank. And we come over here, check our crucible fluid volume, 198. As soon as that gets to 1,000 millibuckets, of course, milli means 1,000, then we will have ourselves a full bucket of lava. So in the meantime, I think we need more cobblestone. Let's go ahead and mine up some more cobble. Because cobblestone is love, cobblestone is life. Let's see, while we're at it, we can take some of the string here, I think. And 4 pieces of string gives you a hunk of wool. So we'll just make 2 more of those. Boom. And why don't we make ourselves a bed, since that's something we haven't yet done. 3 planks, 3 wool, and boom. Because it would be nice to set our spawn point here. And I don't know if it's nighttime right now. But we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to stick my bed right here. Can we sleep in it? No, it is not nighttime. Because, and the reason I want to do that, not just to set the spawn point, but at night I can sleep in the bed. Usually when you sleep in your bed and you wake up the next morning, that turns the rain off. Because it can be quite annoying when you don't need it. Yep. How are we doing here? 708. Getting pretty close. Let's just mine up some more cobblestone until that lava is ready. Yeah, let's see, just about there, and there we go. We've got 1,000 millibuckets, and we can grab ourselves a bucket of lava now. We're going to top off the amount of cobblestone in there. And as it liquefies, you can put more and more in there. So swing, we've got at least 1 bucket now to power our smeltery. And yes, we will start smelting up this cobblestone. And as you will see, that is going to convert into seared blocks. They're ugly, but again, you can make yourself a Tinker's Construct chisel them to match these ones here. Sweet, and that has converted into a seared stone. So let's see, we're gonna need to put a whole bunch of it in there. But again, we can keep doing that. Use that as a method to make more seared blocks to grow our smeltery. But it's a lot more convenient than making the seared bricks the hard way. But one other thing I think we are going to need to do is make a few more seared bricks, because we'll want to make another drain, which I'll probably expand this. Maybe put another drain right here and put a normal casting table next to this one here. And this is melted down. Let's go ahead and pour it in, and yes, we get a really ugly looking seared brick, which we'll stick that guy right there. So we'll continue this process, and I think in the next episode we'll have expanded this quite a bit, and expanded upward. Of course, yeah, the larger the capacity, once I get 2 more of these bricks here, I'll be able to let's see. Yeah, we might as well pour that a little bit out. But once I get 2 more in there, that will double this, and it kind of grows exponentially from there. So, and I think that's what we're going to have to work towards. The next thing we want to do is make ourselves a transfer node. So what we're going to need is, oh boy, yes, we're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to need some redstone. We're also going to need a world interaction upgrade, which is one of these, and we're going to need, yes, to make a diamond pickaxe for that. Some more iron, we have no problem making that. But we're going to need the resources to do that. I don't think we need 1 more iron. So it looks like what we're going to have to do is, between episodes, I'm going to, let's see, sieve up the rest of this here, compressed gravel, and all these other resources here. We're going to sieve them up, and hopefully that will give us the materials that we need to automate our cobblestone production from here on out, and we can greatly shrink this all down into a much smaller, much more compact sort of setup here, and go from there. And I think, yeah, once we've got the automated cobblestone production, we'll build ourselves a better barrel to hold all that, and we'll have a much easier time from then on out. We won't have to sit here and mine up the cobblestone the hard way. So I think we'll get to that in the next episode. But for now, yes, we've got ourselves a bucket, we've got our infinite water source, we've got our coke oven going, and all we need is crap tons of cobblestone that we can smash down into gravel in order to get crap tons more coal. Then we can put crap tons of that in here and get crap tons of creosote oil that we can use to make, or at least some of the parts that we're going to need to make our water wheel. And we're going to have to make some other alternative machines and power sources before we get to that point anyway. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and always obey your alien overlords, or you will be probed in your bunghole. Yes, once again, this is Alien Pet 13 signing off. Probe you later.